Alright, so this is the second half of the Variator. So I cleaned up my Variator in here already. So I could put everything back together. I wiped the spindle, the crank here clean. When you wipe this stuff here, be careful of the seal in here. It's very sensitive. As far as you can touch it, you could just dislodge it a little bit, and you can cause an oil leak. So basically, just don't touch that part. I just use a clean rag to wipe all this down, and that's it. Got to wipe down my my bushing. So this bushing right here, again, just a clean rag. Because all the stuff that you see on here is basically just the rubber from the belt, mostly. Most of the dirt that's in here is mostly belt dust from the belt wearing as it gets used, right? Let's see. That's it. That's all I do. Just wipe it down. You feel it. It doesn't really feel greasy or anything like that, because there's not supposed to be any oil or anything on here. Okay, so now I put my roller weights in. So I checked out my roller weights. They're all good. Put those back in. All the roller weights are in. My vacuum plate. Oh, I didn't wipe this down yet either. Just real quick, wipe off that belt dust in here. Basically, wherever the rollers would touch is where I want to be clean. Okay, that's good. My backing plate on. Make sure your little plastic guides here, sliding guides on the Variator is all there. On there. Okay, you're good there. So basically, hold this here, right? Both ends. Doesn't come apart. And from here, basically just slide your bushing in. Right, slide your bushing in. Now you bring this all in. So in there, I still have my fingers on the back, so it doesn't come apart. Okay, I'm good there. If you haven't already done so, make sure your belt is sitting inside this pulley, on the back pulley. And the way you do that is basically you're just squeezing this pulley so the belt goes in there, so it gives you slack so you put this belt on. If the belt's on the outside, let me take this off and show you what how that's like. If the belt's sitting out further out, oops. If the belt's sitting further out, it's not all the way in. You might not have enough slack on the belt to put the belt on the front crank easily. So squeeze your pulley together, both hands, and push the belt in further into the pulley here. So now that's plenty of slack here. So when you put your second half back on here, the belt won't be in the way, and it will basically, the face here will touch the face of the bushing on the end. So that's when you know you're all the way in there. So when I do this, I actually position the belt so that it's not in the way. It's not basically sitting against the right on the bushing, so it has space for my dry face here. So make sure it's on the spline properly. Okay, that's in. That's good. Now I put my my washer in. Washer, then the nut. Okay, hand tight all the way. I'm good there. Now I can just leave the belt, let go of the belt there. Again, you use a little, I forget what the name of this wrench is called. Is it a spanner wrench, or no? I forget what the name of this wrench is called. But it's a Variator wrench. Got the 2 pins here that fits on the outer dry face. So you put that on there. and a 19mm, stick that in, and basically counterclockwise, right, to the proper torque. And off the top of my head, I can't remember what the torque setting is. I'm gonna have to look in the service manual, and I will let you know on the text on the bottom of the video, so you guys know what it is. So basically, that's the variator removal, clean up and install. So right now I'm still using this is still the original variator. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get an aftermarket one or not. I might not. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure if I want to go any faster. I mean, I'm happy with the speed. If I want to go faster, I would just hop on my motorcycle and ride that thing. But for around town, this bike is more than fast enough. It tops out at about 65. This is top speed, but that's only in really ideal conditions. Wind to your back and such. But it usually holds 60 pretty well. Above 60, it might not be able to hold it as well, if you're going to a headwind or a slight incline or something like that. Otherwise, this is pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and well, I'm going to turn off the video now, make it short and sweet, and I'm going to make another video as far as to put the drive cover back on. So stay tuned for that.